Well, hello. My name is GAT and welcome back to Ethereal Enigma. Last time, we were hanging out with Kira. She brought the animals to her, like one of those princesses. And now we're back right here. But, before we start the video, like, subscribe, and, leave a comment. Hit that bell notification, by the way, so you can see more of this crazy shit. Alright, back to the video. Soon, it's time for our class activity. I grab my notebook and pen and meet the rest of my class. Misato takes us down a path through the forest and talks about the nature ingredients found here for medicine. It's definitely useful. Who knows when you can need this stuff? After we finish identifying all the helpful or poisonous plants in the forest, we're free to enjoy the evening as we wish. I head down to the campsite path to pass the time. It's nice to get away from town and just appreciate nature every once in a while. Soon, the daylight begins to fade. I turn back before it gets completely dark. By the time I'm back, the sun has disappeared behind the trees and the campsite is buzzing with excitement. I can see a few fires flickering in the dark and hear students laughing nearby. As I walk past, I spot Mina and the others sitting in front of a campfire. She waves to me, and I head over.
Hey, cuz!
Hey. As I get closer, I see the rest of the group have already circled around the fire pit. The campfire is cozy as orange and red lights flicker across their face. I sit down between Erilynn and Kira. Dude, I wanna go fucking camping. I wanna do the campfire shit so badly, but I got two friends, and they both have kids. My family doesn't want to do it, and I'm like, I need to make new friends, but you know what? I'm not the talkative person. I'm only talkative in videos, though.
We were looking for you, but you weren't in the cabin.
Okay. If you weren't looking for me, then how do you know I was in the cabin, Mina? Stalker much? Oh wait, no. Wait, she's my cousin. Never mind. Overprotective much, Mina? Yeah, I went for a walk. What are you guys up to? Kosei grins and rips open a bag of marshmallows.
Making s'mores! You got here just in time!
Nice. Erilynn studies her marshmallow and the graham crackers, looking uncertain.
I don't understand how this works.
What is there not to understand? How it works.
This thing.
She holds up the ingredients.
Don't you have s'mores in Sweden?
Oh yeah, shit. You're the only one that doesn't know. Everyone else knows. Fucking Mina and everyone. You know what? I hope he doesn't find out. Cause he's not like, he wasn't Mina being like, I'm a detective. You know what I mean? I kinda hope he doesn't find out. I wanted it to be at the end where it's like, did everything go back to Sweden? And we're like, yeah.
What's a s'more?
Ooh. Look at him. He's like, what the fuck does she not know what a s'more is? And look at her. She's like, who the fuck is this guy? It's some more.
Some more what?
S'mores. Mina gives me an impatient look. That was so stupid. That is something I would say. Let me see. Some more. I'm totally gonna say that.
It's a sandwich made of graham crackers, marshmallows, and chocolate.
Erilynn brightens.
Oh, a sandwich?
That's what you get? Literally, sandwich. Oh, it's a sandwich. Oh, okay. I love sandwiches. I love that egg sandwich that one guy made. I wonder who he was. And I'm just sitting there like, fucking Erilynn. Before she can make one, Jiro Daisuke, and a girl I vaguely recognize stop at our fire pit. Hi, Erilynn. Oh, I thought that was me. They didn't do voices, so I gotta do voices. Hold on. Hi, Erilynn. Erilynn looks up and brightens.
Oh, hello, Sana.
Would it be okay if I join you?
Of course.
Thanks! Dude, I fucking hate my voice right now, and I gotta make... I hope the other two are, like, at least voiced. I don't think I can do it the whole time. All three of them take a seat, and the girl smiles at us. I'm Sana, by the way. I'm the other student council with Erilynn as your student body president. Oh wow, the student body president is hanging out with us. Keep it cool. Just can't sit. Nice to meet you because, we're with Kira. So it's nice to meet you. It must be because she and Erilynn are friends. Still, it's nice to chat with another student once in a while. We can learn a lot from them. I'm GAT. It's nice to meet you. Sana offers me a calm smile. It's nice to meet you. Sana introduced Jiro and Daisuke, who is also the student council vice president. With introductions out of the way, Sana smiles, settling into her seat. Man, I can't read sometimes. What the fuck? You're all first years, right? Yeah. It is a tradition among the upperclassmen to tell ghost stories around the campfire. What do you think? Would you like to join in this tradition?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Kira nods.
I love ghost stories.
Erilynn flips back her hair.
Although I haven't partaken in this tradition before, I do think it sounds intriguing.
I haven't told ghost stories around the campfire either.
Sana's eyes widen. Is that true, Daisuke? You didn't tell them about your old school?
No, my previous education wasn't nearly as fun as it is here. Oh man, you're missing out! Now we've definitely got to tell them.
Everyone seems excited except for Jiro, who shifts uneasily in his seat. Jiro, what are you, a bitch? You can't handle a couple of ghost stories?
We certain that's a good idea? What if someone gets scared?
Who the fuck? That's the whole point, pendejo. That's the whole point. To get fucking scared. Fucking puto. You're gonna be a little bitch? Come on.
That's the point.
Exactly. You see? The Vato Kosei knows what he's talking about. Mina turns to me.
What about you, cuz?
If everyone else is in, then I am too.
Good.
She's like looking at me like, yeah, good, because I wouldn't want you to bitch out. I know this fucker scared like a little bitch too. Her smiles turn devilish.
Because I know a super scary one.
Oh yeah? Oh, then you can go first. Kosei snorts.
I bet Mina's story's lame and doesn't scare anyone.
Mina crosses her arms.
You better hold on to your pants, Kosei, because they'll be scared right off of you.
He lifts an eyebrow.
Let's hear it then.
We all glance at Mina, waiting. She takes a deep breath.
Once upon a time, there was a girl who was afraid of the dark. Ever since she was little, she'd put her hand under her bed and her dog would lick her hand to comfort her. This night was no exception. Her family was away and it was extra dark and quiet in the house. She kept hearing a dripping noise, but tried to ignore it. She tried to be brave and go to sleep in her bed, but she felt so afraid. So, just like she always did, she put her hand down by her bed, and sure enough, her hand got licked. That made the girl feel a little better, so she fell asleep. The next morning, she was woken by the sound of her dog barking in the backyard!
Silence. Mina looks around. What? That...
Get it? Because he was outside all along!
Good effort. Force the punchline doesn't work. That's not scary at all. The audio's too loud. Like, sometimes the music is too low too, but, like, if I said it the right way... Okay, how about there? Hopefully you can hear the music. If not, I gotta find a way. Because, you know, I don't really like mess with the audio. I just make sure my voice is good. Sometimes the music is too high. Sometimes the music is not there. So, bear with me. Okay, that's not scary at all. You know what? I know this story, and you told it wrong, because that sounds dumb. He was outside the whole time. Mina? That's not the ending to the story.
Huh? What are you talking about? Of course it is.
No. Didn't you wonder what the dripping sound was?
It was just a leaky faucet or something.
No, the real ending to the story is that after the girl had her hand licked, she fell asleep, but woke up in the middle of the night, still hearing that dripping. When she went to investigate, she found her dog hanged up in the shower and a note on the mirror, written in blood, that said, "Dogs aren't the only thing that lick." Mina yelps.
What? Seriously? That's so awful and scary!
Yeah, it's a scary story. You know, because you tell that while telling ghost stories on campgrounds? You know, what we're doing right now? Kosei nods.
At least somebody here can tell a story, right?
Ooh. He folds his hands behind his head, looking smug.
I could do better than that.
Okay. Mina shoots him a look.
I'd like to see you try.
Sure. Listen up.
He clears his throat.
There were two girls who lived together over a bakery. One night, the two went out to a birthday party. One girl forgot to bring the cake, so she went back into the apartment to get it. Without turning on the lights, she walked in and grabbed the cake off the counter. Then she went to the party. Later that night, her roommate got tired and went home early to sleep. The girl ended up having too much fun, so she stayed over at the birthday girl's place. The next morning, when she returned home, there was tape around the house and police patrolling the area. She tried to go inside, but the officer stopped her, saying there was a murder. She insisted that it was her roommate and she had to see, but the police wouldn't let her go in. They said it was far too gruesome. She didn't care and pushed past them, and when she walked in, she saw her roommate covered with a white sheet. But on the mirror, covered in blood, was the most horrifying sight she ever saw. In fact, she was so scared that after one look, she fell over, dead.
Kosei paused. Erilynn leaned forward in her seat, completely immersed in the story. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. Fuck, man. They're both really good.
What was it?
It was a picture of Mina!
What? Motherfucker. Fuck, man. I hate these endings so much. I hope I could tell that one better. I hope that gives me an option too.
What?
Confusion ripples across the circle. Everyone stares at him, dumbfounded. Kosei smirks.
See? It's so scary you're all speechless.
Damn.
We're speechless because it makes no sense.
Kosei shrugs.
Makes a lot of sense to me.
No, I want to hear the actual ending, puto. Okay? Stop making a joke.
No, it doesn't. Why would you even put me in your story?
Because you were the scariest thing I could think of.
Ooh. Mina's face twists into a snare.
I'm not scary!
Kosei leaps back in his seat with a yelp.
Ah! See? Terrifying!
You know what? I want a real story. What was the real ending? I sigh. Did you seriously just ruin a story for the sake of a bad joke?
Bad? It was a masterpiece!
It was really bad. I bet it's not as good as the real ending. He shakes his head.
No way. It's better.
How? What was the original ending?
On the mirror, written in the roommate's blood, were the words, "Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the lights?"
That was good. What the fuck?
Lame, right?
No.
Lame? That's so creepy.
Kira nods, shivering.
Much creepier. Yes, you should have stuck with that ending.
Jiro shakes his head, his voice wavering.
I like the Mina ending better.
Is it because you're a bitch and you got scared with this ending?
See? Jiro gets it!
Hey, calm down, okay? He's just a crybaby, okay? He is not to like... He's not a good example. He's not gonna make this case for you, what the fuck? Sana claps enthusiastically. Those were a great start. Maybe I can try my luck about sharing a spooky story. Dude, I swear, if I have to voice her for a story, I'm gonna be pissed. Sure.
Yes, of course. Any story will be better than Kosei's monstrosity.
You mean your sorry excuse for a story?
Jiro hugs himself.
I think 2 stories should be enough for one night.
Really? He's scared for those 2 lame ones?
I'd actually like to hear another. Exactly. We have time for one more.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying all of these.
Sana grins. Glad to hear it. Now, brace yourselves. Once she has everyone's attention, she begins. It was a especially dark and cold night. A family has just purchased a summer cabin, not unlike the ones here at the hot springs. It was an antique cabin located in a quiet, secluded place, and the price was very low for the market. They couldn't pass up such a good deal. So, the father moved in early to get the place ready, while his wife and daughter finished packing in the old house. That night, the storm outside was wild. He thought he heard a tapping sound. The man felt uneasy, but told himself it was just the sound of nature. The tapping grew louder. It seemed to move from room to room, almost like footsteps. Still, the man tried to rationalize it as the house settling. But the thundering came closer and closer. Thump, thump, thump. It was coming down the stairs now, louder and louder as it fell on each step. The father wondered if they were mice or squatters in the house. Was it burglars? Thump, thump, thump. They were reaching the door to the living room. The latch slowly turned. As the door opened, the fireplace went out. As if on cue, a gust of wind nearly extinguished our campfire.
Ah!
Kosei yelps and clings to Mina, who jumps with a shout.
Why are you screaming? It's not even the scary part yet.
So, you scream too?
Only because of you.
Shut up. Both of you. Both of you. Shh. Everyone else is also on edge. It's obvious Jiro tried to not act nervous, but his arms are crossed too tight. Even Kira and Erilynn looks uneasy. Only Daisuke seems to keep his composure. Sana smirks, and as she continues her story, slowly the door creaks open. Standing in front of the man was a mirror version of him. Slowly the door creaks open. Standing in front of the man was a mirrored version of himself, with white hair and blood-red eyes. The man stared at the creature, and the creature stared at the man, and then it said, You're mine now. Sana leaps up. Her face isn't a snare and her hands are stretched into claws reaching towards us. Someone suddenly latched onto my arm. I look over to see Kira. Ooh, she holds onto me in a death grip, her eyes wide, while the rest of her face and body language doesn't give anything away. If I didn't feel her holding onto me now, I would have never realized she was so scared. She must feel my eyes on her because she looks up. She glances at her around my arm and softly blush burns into her face. Put your hand over her hand. Put your arm around her. Do nothing. Okay, if she's holding on to you, like to your arm, do not put your arm around her because, I don't know, you're gonna mess it up. Like, you know what I mean? The easiest one that you could do right now is hand over hand. Remember this, guys. Remember. I placed my hand over hers. Kira glanced down at her hand. Her blush burns a little darker, but I noticed the flicker of a smile. I smile back and give her her hand a squeeze. She squeezes back. Look at that smile. To my surprise, she doesn't make a move to pull away. I feel her fingers against my skin. Her expression soft. My heart flutters. She's really cute.
Hey, let go already!
Huh? Kira and I jump apart. We turn to see Kosei clinging onto Mina like a lifeline. His arms are wrapped around her, which is tucked securely into his chest. Okay, let me read this again, because I fucked up. We turn to see Kosei cling onto Mina like a lifeline. His arms are wrapped around her head, which is tucked securely into his chest. Mina flushes and tries to get away, but to no avail.
Hey! I said let go!
But Kosei shakes his head.
No way! I am never letting go!
Oh. Just draw a little heart right here. Laughter puffs out of me. Oh, you never want to let go of Mina, huh? The two of them freeze. They glance at each other and then jump apart.
It's about time you let go.
She huffs and straightens her shirt. Kosei scoffs.
If I'd have known it was you, I would have let go ages ago.
Who else would it have been?
I thought you were him!
Wait, what? No. What? He gestures to me. Mina's mouth... Sorry. He gestures to me. Mina's mouth pops open.
What? How could you make that mistake?
Because I grabbed onto a bicep and it had a lot of muscle. I didn't think it could belong to a girl.
Burn! Look at Mina. Burn! Mina flushes scarlet. Burn! Look at her face now. It's better than the last one. Burn!
What?
The two continue to argue back and forth like an old couple. After the excitement quiets down, Sana is about to finish her story when Misato interrupts.
I hope everyone has enjoyed their evening. Lights out will be soon, so everyone should head back to their cabins. We've got an early start tomorrow.
Yes, Mom. I don't know whether I'm disappointed or relieved to miss the ending. Sana offers us a smile. This was fun. Great stories, everyone. Yeah, definitely. We help put out the rest of the fire, and we say our goodnights, still feeling uneasy from Sana's story. Jiro sticks by Daisuke's side like glue, while Kira and Mina and Erilynn trail together towards their cabin. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. So, no, you know what? Let me just finish this last part. Kosei and I return to our cabins. After getting ready for sleep, we slip off our shoes and then jump into bed. It's always weird sleeping in a new place, and Sana's story didn't help. I toss and turn, but eventually falling asleep. I'm gonna end it here. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and comment. And hit the bell notification to see my dumb face. Well, to see my dumb videos. Okay, this was fun. We're getting closer to the end of episode 3, man. I feel it, you know what I mean? Cause like, we've been playing episode 3 for like maybe this, like after this, I think we'll make it like a halfway point. Then we're almost done with episode 3. And they haven't come out with episode 4 yet, so, you know, after this, we gotta make that long wait. I have some ideas what to do, you know, because there's still parts of this game that we haven't really seen. We haven't seen, all the other, like, friends. We haven't, you know what I mean? Like, hanging out with, like, Kosei a lot, Mina. Well, Mina, barely nothing, like, Erilynn, too. We only see, like, Kira's shit, so. So, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, like, I'll make separate videos of, like, each one of their shit. How does that sound? Comment down below if you think that's a good idea because, you know, you're only here to look at, Ethereal Enigma. And it's gonna stop soon, so it's like, I'm gonna be out of making videos. You know what I mean? So I think this would be a good idea for all of us. Well, anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.